Because there is a storm that's brewing over Udhayanidhi's Sanatan remark, and that refuses to die down. And anger within the BJP cadre is only mounting. Workers hit the streets in Chandigarh and staged massive protests against Udhayanidhi. They also burnt his effigy, raised Jai Shri Ram chants calling for strict action against him. But days after Stalin's rant, Indian netas have finally started condemning his statement. Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said they don't agree to what he said and that Sanatan is eternal. BJP, however, is not budging and is firing back-to-back salvos at Udhayanidhi Stalin. The Saffron Party even compared him to Hitler, saying he gave a call for genocide for Hindus. Defiant, Udhayanidhi has last night once again reiterated his Sanatana Dharma remark and declared that he'll keep saying this again and again until Sanatan is eradicated. 262 prominent people wrote to the Chief Justice of India asking them to take suo motu cognizance of Udhayanidhi's remarks.
அவர் வழிகளதா அம்பேத்கர் எதற்காக சண்டை பண்ணாரு, பெரியார் எதற்காக போராடினாரு, கலைஞர் எதற்காக போராடினாரு, இனமான பேராசிரியர் எதற்காக போராடினாரு, நம்முடைய தலைவர் இன்று வரை போராடி கொண்டிருக்கிறார். இந்த சனாதன கோட்பாடுகளை ஒழிக்கும் வரை திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகம் போராடி கொண்டேதான் இருக்கும்.
मैं भी सनातन धर्म से हूँ, ये भी सनातन धर्म से, आप लोग भी, आप में से भी कई लोग सनातन धर्म के होंगे। मुझे लगता है हमें एक दूसरे के धर्म की इज्जत करनी चाहिए। एक दूसरे के धर्म के खिलाफ बोलना अच्छी बात नहीं है, गलत बात है। एक दूसरे के, सबको एक दूसरे के धर्म की इज्जत करनी चाहिए।
I feel that they have to respect every religion. Instead of saying condemn, my humble request to everybody that we should not comment anything which may hurt the major section or the small section of the people. We have to remember unity and diversity.
The dignity of a human being, it preaches equality and it preaches about equal social and economic rights. And that's all I stand for. So it does not matter to me what anybody is saying, anybody is thinking.
ये दुखद है और इसको भारत के लोग स्वीकार नहीं करेंगे। ऐसी शब्दावली का उपयोग करने वाले लोगों को, हिंदू धर्म का विरोध करने वाले लोगों को देश से माफी मांगनी चाहिए।
Pramod Madhav is getting us more details on that story. Now, Pramod, we've heard from the ISKCON who are wanting to write to the Prime Minister. We've heard from, from the BJP and others who are saying that this matter has to be taken up by the Supreme Court of India. But the DMK continues to back Udhayanidhi. They're saying that this is what we wanted to say, this is what we believe in, and that's what Udhayanidhi said. There's nothing different or it's nothing unusual about what we said.
Well, certainly DMK has been opposing Sanatana Dharma all this while because their root lies on Periyar's Dravidian ideology. That is a similar kind with AIDMK as well. But after MGR, it completely changed. But currently, Udhayanidhi Stalin still follows it, and that's the reason this conference was itself called as a conference to eradicate Sanatana Dharma. Every year it occurs. At that point, it was called as opposing Sanatana Dharma, and he also mentioned it on the stage itself. And even yesterday, at the last time when we spoke to him, he very clearly mentioned that he's not going to change his stand. He is going to continuously ask questions, and even after facing all these oppositions, 10 crore money being put on his head, he is only mocking it, and he only questioned that if a monk from Uttar Pradesh is having 10 crore in his hand, how come he is still being considered as a monk? These are the ways Udhayanidhi Stalin is speaking, and he's very clearly mentioned that he will not apologize for what he has said.
What will be the political repercussions of that statement? That remains to be seen. Pramod, I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting us up to speed with that. Like I said, everybody has, in fact, obviously an opinion on this very controversial statement. And my colleague Akshata also caught up with spiritual leader Sri Sri Ravi Shankar on this ongoing controversy about the comments that have been made by Udhayanidhi on Sanatana Dharma. Listen in to what he had to say.
There is also another issue that I wanted to address away from G20. I'm not sure if you've been seeing all of this talk about Sanatana Dharma that's happening right now in the country. There have been many who are questioning whether it's linked to Hinduism, whether it's actually a principle that propagates casteism. I wanted to know what's your view as a spiritual guru on this, Sri Sri.
See, Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma has always been progressive, and reforms have always been welcomed here. And right from the time of Adi Shankara and even before, reforms have been part of the Dharma. And if you want to eliminate a Dharma which is pro-reform, it doesn't make any sense. I don't comment on the foolish, stupid comments. Yeah, if you say castes, you want to eliminate caste system, yes. That is justified. But if you say a dharma itself has to be eliminated, it doesn't make any sense. I don't comment on such,
So
foolish
they're
statements.
essentially saying that Sanatana Dharma propagates casteism. Is that true?
No. See, if you see, there are caste system is prevalent throughout the world in the form of profession. And professional clubs are there, professional groups are there. That's all the caste system is. Janmana jayate shutra karmana dvija uchyate. Our scripture says it's only by profession you take on a caste. Caste is nothing but a profession. It's not that which comes to you from birth.
Very,
In
very
fact,
interesting.
if you are born in an atheist family, suppose you have freedom to, you think you have a freedom to become a thesis? Can you become a believer? If you are a family of DK, what you will say? That becomes another caste, right? Dravidakariam has become another caste. No, we need to rise above the petty things. We need to bring reforms, no doubt. There should be no oppression. And if you see 1,000 rishis in the Vedas, most of them are from what we call Dalit class, our lowest classes, caste. So there is place for everybody, wherever you are born, and whichever family you are born, you have infinite possibility to become the leader, to rise to the top.
Okay.
That is what Sanatana Dharma has always said. So cleverly, some people said, don't ask the origin of rishis, because when you go to the origin of rishis, the rigid caste system which was followed will simply fall away, fall apart. And from Swami Dayanand Saraswati, of Arya Samaj, and Kabir, and Vallar in Tamil Nadu, and many saints are all from different castes. Caste system became rigid somewhere in the middle. But if you say the entire dharma should be eliminated, that doesn't make sense to me. In fact, it has infiltrated into Christianity and in Islam also. That's why reservation is being sought even for Dalit Christian and Dalit Muslims. On one side you say that, another side, such statements, as I said, it's not worth commenting much on that.